After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Oh shit, here we go again. Metal Gear Solid Delta, or Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater? Is that the full title? Which is basically Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, remaster? I guess remaster, because I think it's basically the same game exactly, with an Unreal filter, basically, more or less. There's some tweaks to it, obviously, like that health bar at the bottom. I don't remember that being down there. I'm sure they made some other little changes. But yeah, here we go. We kind of already replayed this one in our marathon of Metal Gears. I kind of, very early on in my channel, I played this. I played the PS3 remaster. So this is technically a second remaster. And I played the original back in the day on the PS2, I guess it was. It's all looking very shiny. But yeah, I figured since this is coming out after I've finished Phantom Pain, so I figured I'd replay this since it's literally coming out around this time before we move on with our Metal Gear Marathon and start playing Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 4, and so on. Replay this one more time. Yeah, first person view there. Stand tall, right stick. Oh, it's like a switch, but I had to hold it. So there was a different controls you could pick from. You could go with like the legacy controls, which I guess would just play like it used to. But I went with the new controls. I figured it's a new game. We may as well try out new controls. Okay, let's figure out the buttons. There was a prompt that popped up, a tip. I didn't really read it too much. I think it was just basic movement. So left stick to move. Okay. Can you sprint in this? Okay, you can roll with the Y button. I'm playing with the controller. B is the crouch or change stance. Okay, we're going to hold it to go down prone. Okay, that's the roll. Okay, right trigger is CQC. Or B is first person. Left triggers does nothing at the minute. That's probably weapon related. What is this? Oh, is this like sneaking, stalking mode? I had a quick look at the controls before I jumped in. And there was something called like stalking mode. I guess this is what this is? Was this in the original? Can change the shoulder, sort of. Left, that was the right stick to do that. Left stick doesn't seemingly do anything. Select is survival viewer. Press select on the game screen to open the survival viewer. Here you can change your camouflage, switch out weapons and equipment, eat food, treat your injuries and illnesses, check your map, and perform various other tasks to help you survive. Okay, a lot of these are locked out until we get the backpack, I think. We have food and map. Food. Select food in the survival viewer to eat food that you have procured. Eating food restores your stamina. Depending on the type of food, it may spoil after a certain amount of time. Animals which you have captured alive do not spoil. We have nothing. We have a map. Select map in the survival viewer to view a map of the area Snake is currently in. You can check your objectives as well as maps of other floors and adjacent areas. We're in a very small area. Okay. And then start is obviously the pause. There's some frogs and chickens down there. I remember the frogs, I think, from the original. Was there always, like, chickens? So they're, like, collectibles. You have to, like, shoot, I think. Photo mode, tips, records and titles. Titles. Records. So this is, like, our stats, things we've done. We're playing on hard as well. I was looking at the differences and, like, The only difference was like you can use less devices for tracking like radars and sensors and stuff, which I don't really ever fucking use anyway. And I think the enemies are slightly do more damage and probably see you a little easier. I mean, we both know I'm going to get seen as soon as we encounter the first guard. I'm going to fuck up or just do something, and it's going to happen. We know it. So titles acquired. Title given to you who performed at the highest level on extreme or higher difficulty. Is this something you can take into like multiplayer? Because it's got like a multiplayer version coming. It's not out yet, I don't think. They're kind of like releasing it later on. It's got Snake versus Monkey, which is the Ape Escape monkeys, which I also played on this channel early on. Ape Escape 1. So maybe we'll check that out at some point. The collectibles, we'll just get what we get. I think I'll keep an eye out for them, but I'm not going to like try and get all of them. 64 of each, Jesus. Okay, let's get started. There's going to be a lot more dialogue before we actually get into anything, but... In front of a ledge, climb up certain ledges with A. Okay, I'm going to make a noise, it said there. Can push up against it. Okay, can knock on walls. My backpack's over there, so what is actually over here? Ooh, fucking big ass snakes. Can I CQC them? I can't. I'm a snake eater already. Captured plants and animals. View tip. Oh, that's the wrong button, right? Let's start for that one. You can turn plants and animals into food by hitting them with melee strikes or weapon attacks. Eat the food that you've procured by selecting food from the survival viewer. Depending on how it is captured, animal food can be obtained in different forms. Animals captured with a regular attack, such as a knife or gun, will be turned into meat, which will spoil once enough time passes. Did I read all of that? Animals captured alive with a tranquilizer gun or a mouse trap, so only mouses, I guess, will not spoil. You can hold up to 3 live animals at once. I don't know where you're holding these. Some animals can't be captured alive, and some plants animals can't be consumed. Well, the game is called Snake Eater. Let's eat some motherfucking snakes. Am I on full health? Is the bottom bar my stamina? Or the top bar? I forget, do you get more health after you've beaten bosses in this? A python. Large snake categorized by a mesh pattern. Not eaten yet. Tastes unknown. Food history. Medical history. Eat.
Tasty.
Okay, that gave me stamina, not health. So my stamina is slowly draining, I guess. I just don't feel like I ever utilized this mechanic very much the last time I played this. Like, was I really going out of my way to capture a bunch of animals and eat them and stuff? I don't remember doing it that much. We'll try and do it a bit more. Just to see how he feels about them all. Oop, didn't even realise where I'd gone. What's this? LF Med. Can't I even see that yet? I don't have the backpack. LF Med. Right. In front of a tree / ladder. Climb ladders or trees covered in vines. Let's get our backpack. A to hang. I'm always down to hang.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing Virtuous mission now.
Okay, we're in Open Survival Viewer, which we've already done. Okay, now we have access to Camouflage. Camouflage. You can wear camouflage to blend in with your environments and deceive your enemy. Select Camouflage in the Survival Viewer and use Uniform to change outfits and Face to apply face paint. The effectiveness of each face paint and uniform will give for a given location will be detected or depicted by a numeric value relative to the effectiveness of your current camouflage. The higher the value, the more effective the camouflage. Okay, so we're in Olive Drab at the minute, which has 0, 0. This one will currently give us plus 20 to being hidden. That's 30. Then these are minuses. We don't want to put them on. So we do have a few extras because of the addition we have, which I don't think I'll ever wear, but I guess I'll show them off now. We have gold. Naked and shining gold. Significantly lowers the camo index while boosting movement speed. Oh, they do have buffs. No. Well, if we want to move real fast. We have the Commando Arnie outfit here. Naked ammunition belt. Naked with belts of ammo wrapped around the body. Which is very reminiscent of the Commando film with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Kind of what he looks like, right? More or less. And then we have the basic naked one. Naked with camouflage body paint. Crocodile suit. Crocodile skin pattern camouflage. Makes any food taste great while also boosting movement speed when crawling and increasing stamina consumption. They look ridiculous. Battle dress from Peace Walker. We recently played this one, so we kind of are familiar with this armor. I think I used it once or twice in Peace Walker. Mainly when we knew there was a boss fight coming. As well as the sneaking suit, which is also from Peace Walker. Battle dress, a special suit spec'd with high defense for combat missions. The perfect combat uniform for soldiers possessing both combat ability and solo infiltration skills. Greatly reduces all damage taken and boosts natural life recovery rate, but increases movement speed. Sneaking suit, special suit for infiltration missions that reduces the sound of footsteps while moving. Perfect for soldiers who live by the basic principles of proceed without being detected. Eliminates the sound of footsteps and boosts natural life recovery rate. So we could put this on and it'd be pretty good, I guess. But I probably won't bother. I don't like having, like, pay-to-win crap. It's just going to make the game a little bit easier in some departments, I guess. Not in camouflage, though. Grenade. Which is literally just an outfit with grenades painted on it. A grenade pattern camo uniform. Wearing it allows you to use grenades limitlessly. Huh. We have black, which I like, but it's not very stealthy in the jungle, apparently. Squares. Tree bark. Again, I feel like I never utilized any of these mechanics when I last played this. I don't remember really changing that often. I think they've made it slightly easier to do so now, maybe. Let's put Leaf on, that's got the highest. But this is constantly going to be changing as we change environment, right? So faces, we've got no paint, which is what we're on. Woodland, which is the one we'll probably go for. For use in forested areas. Splinter for indoor ops. Black face paint. Not racist at all. The Raiden mask, which actually comes into play later on in the game, right? You have to use it to trick someone. Or to get in through a door or whatever it is. Glasses. Sunglasses. Let's go Woodland. Okay, backpack. So what we got. Weapons and items you obtain will be placed in your backpack. In the survival viewer, select backpack to add weapons and items. You can carry up to 8 weapons and 8 pieces of equipment at one time. All weapons and items have weight. The heavier your weapons and equipment, the faster you'll burn stamina. Okay. And so we have the survival knife. A large bladed knife for field operations can be used to defeat enemies without making a sound. We have the classic trank gun that's been in the games ever since Metal Gear Solid 2. So you can do your non-lethal playthroughs. Non-lethal tranquilizer modification of the MK22 Special Ops suppressed handgun being developed by the Navy because it uses a slide lock mechanism for added noise reduction. A new round must be manually chambered after each shot. So you can't just spam shoot it, you have to do like a reload after each shot. Directional microphone, a high performance parabolic microphone picks up sound in the direction it is pointed, can be used to hear the footsteps of distant enemies and other sounds normally too faint to hear. And then we got our pythons. So we got these equipped, I guess. That's all we've got. Okay. Shall we actually go do something? We could also have a bunch of conversations on the phone, I'm sure. So how do I aim? There we go. Switch view with RB. Okay, first person. Stick to change camera. Hello. I get you alive, right? That's where the cage comes from. Hold down to open the radio window. Ah, okay. It's a bit different. The boss. How do I send? Okay. Hold down on the game screen to open the radio menu. The radio menu. Use the radio to talk to other people, receive gameplay tips, and more. Input the frequency of the person you wish to speak to, or select that name from the memory list to send a transmission.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Survival Viewer button to go to the Survival Viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
Okay, thanks for that very obvious information. So down, if down is the radio, what is up? Nothing. Left. Oh, left is the compass slash... Yeah, I guess just compass to show us which way we're going. On equip, right on equips gun, so... Oh, hold up. There we go. Okay, so you can change your outfit here, I guess. That's nice. That's a nice little change. Having to go like through this camouflage, find one each time you change locations. A bit of a faff. That's probably why I never did it. All right, let's go get spotted. I do also love the comment about them saying this is a stealth mission. You know there shouldn't be any American soldiers here in Russia. You can't leave anything behind that would give your presence away. I literally pulled off a fucking bag that said U.S. Army on as we landed. So just leaving blatant evidence there. Rolling. Leap forward and perform a dive roll. It can get you over small gaps and obstacles. Oh yeah, that's the sneaking mode, right? Or whatever it's called. New style. Rolling, huh? We got a croc. Very aware of the suppressor dying eventually. Ooh, shit. Sorry, I was looking for items. I thought you were asleep. Son of a bitch. Oh shit, there's one there. Okay, I guess I did that. Oh, Fuck, you're awake again, are you? Let's not go into their territory a bit with the water, shall we? Should we try and stay out of that? So they don't stay asleep very long, huh? I think I can kill it with a knife. Don't really want to. Do want to grab those items. These guys aren't these guys pretty fast on land? I don't know. Are these crocodiles or alligators? I never know the difference. I guess we got a crocodile suit, so I guess they're crocodiles? Same bloody thing, let's be honest. Oh, I'm in the mud. Sorry, lads. I'm out. Be thankful I didn't kill you and eat you. Though I guess we should at some point, just to try it, right? Maybe when I've got an actual gun. Change equipment. Oh, okay. Hold it to change to a knife. Do we want to try and kill one? Left to view equipment window. Got Binox. The AP sensor that vibrates upon detection of nearby life forms. Equipped to use. Consumes battery power while in use. Disable all other vibrations while active. We've got the revival death pill thing, which I don't think I ever used. It always starts with smokes. Got that compass. Does it detect these guys? Oof. I don't feel it vibrating. Oh, fuck. Hello? I'm playing with crocodiles.
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Major.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still...
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Huh?
It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
I'm just playing with the crocs. It's also a beehive, which I know you can shoot on enemies. You can probably collect the honey. I'm assuming these guys won't give a fuck. But it's expecting them to come and get me and instantly kill me. Let's get the early game over out of the way, shall we? Kind of want to grab that, though. 2 things dropped. Well, it's as fast as I can move right now. I tried to roll. Ointment and nest. Let's just get over here. Can we, like, heal them? If I just sit here? Let's have a look at our food. We've got a giant anaconda, like you do. So that wasn't just a normal snake, it was an anaconda. Okay. Hornet's nest. Not eaten yet, taste unknown. Guess we're not eating an anaconda either. Fuck it.
That's tasty.
Okay, great stamina recovery. Will it tell me that from now on? Was fairly tasty. Okay. I don't want to waste it though, that's the problem. It's like, it feels like it's going to be a waste to stay in this. Okay, I am slowly healing. We might as well enjoy these environments while we're here, because I don't think we're going to be coming back that often. Some mushrooms there. Think you can loot them? Keep an eye out for frogs. Or chickens. I don't know why they're a thing. What's the reference? Another snake there. Can't help but feel I'm just wasting my suppressor getting this bloody food. I don't know why they were prepping me for survival either. They seem to think that we'd be in and out in less than 4 hours. Why would I be out here and need food? It's almost like it's not going to be that simple.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
I mean, I'll try, but I'm not very good. Yeah, we've already been taught how to do this. Plus, I'll probably forget the buttons. But I think we're in the best outfit for what we're in, right? Some mushrooms here. Can I melee while I'm on the floor? There we go. Mushroom, mushroom. How do we... do I want to CQC this guy or just trank him? How was that flew out of him? Grabbing and dragging enemies. CQC, RT to melee attack, hold RT for the next enemy to grab, and use the left stick to throw. What was the thing that threw up and out of him when I shot him? Can you shoot that radio? Okay, well at least he can't call for backup now then. Bird! We gotta try him. Go that way. Do we want to go that way? There's a tree we can climb here, I see. Apparently I'm not that stealthy up here. Who knew? Can ready a weapon while up here. Did you do that in the original? I see a frog. I don't know what their like view range is. We're obviously on hard, so it's going to be a little better than it would be normally. There's ammo for the gun. 2 guys here. There's something moving in the grass. That's a snake. Place is full of bloody snakes. That bullet drop.
Just my imagination.
See, I remember that sound. Don't remember the birds. Nope, I wanted to go in. Which you're making very difficult. Thermal goggles. Visualize thermal radiation, allows you to see in the dark. Equipped to use, consumes battery power while in use. Why are they out here in the middle of the jungle? I don't know. It's a very expensive piece of kit there. I guess I have to worry about drop off. So let him get a bit closer, I guess. We're at 90% camouflage, so... Nice. I am aiming with a controller, again, just as a defense mechanism there. For myself, being terrible. I do want to shoot their radios, but I'm just worried about the suppressor going. I don't know how long these guys stay asleep. Instead of chicken.
Just my imagination.
Go to sleep. I need a kind of timer on how long these guys are going to stay asleep as well. Because I don't want them to sneak up behind me. Go on then, fucking hell. Obviously it's quick if you hit them in the head. You're gonna make me shoot this guy, aren't you? What is he wearing? Like rocks? What was the other one wearing? Was it the same thing? Not sure what they're about, really. Oh, we can see where they were on the map, huh? Okay, we kind of been... No, we didn't go down that bit, did we? The bottom right. Garco fat... Garco? Is that how you call them? Keraton frog? I'm guessing this is like a Japanese thing. I don't know what they are. Okay, let me backtrack against my better judgment. Can I have the compass back up? I'm going the wrong way. It's the way we just came from. Is the guy back here still asleep, or did that guy wake up? No, he's awake again. Okay, so it's not that long. Item here we missed as well. Bug juice.
What the? I'm just seeing. Huh?
Yes, get in the fucking... See, this is the kind of shit that gets me seen, because I can't do what I want him to do. Just want him to back up, but sometimes just backing up is awkward. The way the camera moves is weird. The way the character moves, rather.
Who's that?
Well, that didn't take long, did it? It's alright, no radio went off, his radio's bust. Sorry, but no witnesses. Oh, I have to hold it. Yeah, get the ammo, I guess. Alright, where were not that one? Where were we going? Down here. Anything of interest? SVD, a Dragunov sniper rifle, uses rimmed 7.62 times 5.4 mmR cartridge, whatever that means. 10 round magazine, ready it with the LT and press RT to fire. Again, why is there a random sniper rifle hidden out here? I guess I have to get it out of the backpack, huh? Are we likely to use this right now? It's going to be rather noisy. Do I have grenades? Should we have something to eat? A whistling thrush. Stamina's not that low. A Golva? Brown mushroom not eaten yet, taste unknown. What should we eat? Let's try the pear thing.
I want some more.
Excellent, apparently. Do they get worse if you keep eating them repeatedly, maybe? Maybe you get, like, sick of them? Okay, well, I think that's everything from this area, right? Should probably get out of here before everyone wakes up, which is probably too late, to be fair. Yeah, the way they, like, when you're crawling, at least, like, I hold back. Okay, that works fine at the minute, but he's not exactly going straight. Like, you can kind of, like, tilt him. It's just weird. I find it frustrating in Phantom Pain as well. Sometimes just to get him to move the way you want him to move, he's just like, no, just go backwards. There's an item there. Where's that guy gone? Shit. Quick, camouflage change. How do I do that? Oop, that didn't shake.
Who's that?
Doesn't count. Okay, that one kind of counts. Is there anybody else? Oh, whoever's alive can't use his radio. Yeah, it's time for a bit of CQC, I guess. Get off the wall! Sorry, no witnesses. You've all seen too much. Should have just started with this. Then I don't have to worry about you getting back up. Any other items? Is this as fast as you can run in this? It's not like a sprint. Should have probably changed camouflage again. Just stand up and make myself very obvious. There's a frog. Get him. Really? I'm just not reaching from there? My fucking suppressor's gonna die at this rate. Should really be using this time to get over the bridge. I know you can swing under it. Isn't there like an assault rifle down at the bottom left? If I remember right. Not coming back yet, no. Stuck down here then. Can reload with a square, right? Oh, Jesus. Wanted you to shimmy, but I guess not. Now, how do I stand up? Or not stand up, but get up. Climb A, okay. Because it's normally like Y. The XM16 or XM16E1, I guess it's called. I guess I should have that ready in case shit goes down, which, let's be honest, it will. Fast. Backpack. Equip that. There you go. You can go up against the wall. Should I put an AP sensor back on? It's meant to vibrate when people are near, right? Now, are these two back? I know there's two of them normally, right? And they come back this way. Have they already been passed? Or are they coming this way? Okay, that's the sensor going off. Oh my god, there's three of them. Okay, so it's not just a vibrate, it's a beat. Guessing one's going to go over the bridge. Maybe two of them, because I think, obviously the guy was over there anyway. We scared off with the bees. And I feel like another guy walks over. And then there'll be one guy this end. So we just kind of like wait them out. My suppressor's got one hit left. It says 0 or times 3. So do I have 3 suppressors? That was 2 of them. Oh, they're all 3 of them going across. Beautiful. Okay, turn that off for a minute. Can we see anything on the map that's worth looking at? I don't think there's like a bird here, is there? A chicken thing? Because they're new, so I don't think they were originally in it, so like I wouldn't even have an idea where they might be. I mean, I don't see one. I don't know if there's going to be like one in each area of each. I didn't see one, but... Ooh, okay, they can see me from there, huh? Guy's coming back, so let's get out of here.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Towards the nearby trees and walls, press against the surface. Oh, it's just telling me how to knock and stuff. Which I don't really want to do. Very aware of people being able to see me. Or see corpses of me tranking people. That guy's going down there. We can go get this guy, maybe. I don't remember the drop-off as well. Am I safe to move this guy? When you're good and ready. Sorry about. Why is that not just killing him? Sorry, but I don't need you waking up on me. It's not helpful. Is there a new gun there? I can see myself getting stuck on the wall is going to get me killed or seen sometimes. 12 gauge shotgun. Sends enemies flying. Ready it with LT and press RT to fire. Oh, you can just tap up for weapons, so. I have to remember to actually click it. Or is there? Okay. Is this the same guy that was on my right? How does this work? I have to remember to hold it. Come on, pick him up. Let's get him out of line of sight of anybody. Oh, he's there. Is that going to hit or is that going to hit the wall? Okay, well, the suppressor's gone. Can I put a new one on? So it's so slow, like it's going to take forever to get to. Well, I kind of wanted to just grab him, but whatever. So I think you can just execute once you've grabbed them, right? There you go, I'll feed you to the snakes. Some chaff. Hello, little frog. So, somebody else around there. Let's look at. Can I do that now? Look at weapons. Why does that not work now? Bug repellent keeps hornets and leeches away while in effect. Oh, we have the mask. We have masks here, huh? The Gecko mask. A mask in the shape of a gecko. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Use left stick to adjust the mask's position. Can toggle the display of the item during cutscenes, on or off with the option menu. What does it do? What's the point? Ah, there's the crocodile one. Did wonder. Oh. Oh, I've just equipped it, right? It's like an actual item. There we go. Beautiful. It even moves its mouth lock. I guess it would help us camouflage. We're hiding in like the waters with them, maybe. Right, where is the guy that could see us? The reason I was looking at that in the first place was for the suppressors, because I assumed I had more. But maybe I don't. Attach, detach suppressor. Okay, I do. I just have to reattach it. Roger, roger. Right, there's somebody else around somewhere. I assume they're not up here, otherwise my thing would be going off, right? Okay, there's a guy there. Can't you, like, knock this barrel down? Okay, is that the same guy still? Or is there multiple? Let's go around the other end and just secure this area. Should probably go back to... I don't know, I'm not technically in the grass, am I? What would be more stealthy? That? Oh no, the other one. Shit, there's a guy there. Didn't see him. Kill. Sorry. No witnesses. It's just inconvenient for you to wake up 10 minutes after I put you to sleep. I could go now, but I feel like he's going to turn around if I try and sneak up on him now. Sorry. But you know, not really. I can go up on the roof here, right? So we got up with the guy we saw a minute ago, right? There's holes in here as well. Remember this. Don't remember what's down here apart from snakes. Ooh, that's Sokolov getting worried. You know, I shot this thinking there was a snake curled up here. It's just rocks. Okay, let's turn that off and let that recharge. Oh, rat. I'm gonna eat a rat. Some of these snakes. I want it to bite me. Which it will probably do so if I get too comfy with it. Cage is full. To be fair, we're at half stamina now, right? Should we eat something? That's the radio. Is there a shortcut to the food? The weapon one doesn't seem to work all the time. Is it when I'm doing a certain action, maybe? Whatever, let's get through this. What have we not eaten yet? Oh, little rat. I'll feel bad when I eat you. It's just like an apple or something. I'm gonna eat a rat. Decent. Okay, now I'm gonna eat a crow. Or a raven.
Pretty tasty.
There we go, back to full stamina. Anything else down here? There we go, we can probably get out to this guy, yeah. Someone in the building. Guy's there. I think that's the only guy left out here.
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, rock.
Radio, we need backup.
Shit. Come on, I shot him in the face. He didn't have time for shit. I guess they can hear you crawling as well. Get off the wall. I didn't think they'd be able to hear me if I was crawling. But I guess I'm making noise through the grass. Jerks. Well, there we go. I cleared that out at least. I assume that's everybody. Need to go shoot that frog that we saw as well, don't we? Gotta remember I've got first person as well. Now the question is there any of the chicks? The Gecko? Oh, we haven't been on the roof, have we? Go up there. Now that everyone's dead. Check in here. Don't see any. Oop, careful. Oh, there's one, look. Now, these can be a little more well hidden because they've got that little rock camouflage or whatever it is. Let's try and hide, I guess. What an annoying noise. You open these? No?
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the Army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die. Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
I feel like we've got to do what I did last time. We've got to show off what happens if you just kill this guy. And by this guy, I mean Revolver, who is obviously in the sequels, since he's in the very first Metal Gear Solid. Shall we save? I don't think it matters, but I'm going to save anyway, just because we've not done so.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah, there's auto saves.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
I will try. Right, now let's shotgun Ocelot in the face. See what happens.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future. You've created a time paradox.
Colonel Campbell, what are you doing here? This isn't your game. What is it changing into? Time paradox. Anyway, I like to show that off. It's a nice little Easter egg. Let's make sure you're staying asleep. Don't know why I care, because I'm leaving. What happens if I pick these guys up? Can I get anything interesting out of them? Time bastards. What happened to Sokolov? Where did he run off to? I'm assuming I'm going back this way.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the Survival Viewer with the Survival Viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the Survival Viewer and treat those wounds.
And I instantly forgot what you said. Select Cure in the Survival Viewer to treat injuries and illnesses that Snake incurs. When seriously injured, your life gauge's maximum capacity will be reduced if you don't treat yourself, so see to your treatment as soon as possible. Select the area you wish to treat and then choose the appropriate medicinal item from the list to begin the treatment. Carry out all the necessary treatments in order to completely cure the injury or illness. Okay, let's take a look. Where do we want to start? We've got a cut. Okay. So a cut we want to disinfect. Septic, effective at treating cuts and gunshot wounds, used to apply and stop any bleeding. Need to apply a bandage. Open wound is still open. So I want the... to sew it shut, I guess. And then bandage. Okay. Bone fracture. Afflicted area not yet stabilized. No bandage applied. So splint, bandage. Bone fracture. Same thing. Another cut. Don't think it matters if you do it in the right order. Another one. I think I've got all these supplies, huh? Got a cut. Got ointment, effective for burn treatment, okay. Cigar. Useful for removing leeches. Survival knife, useful for removing bullets and arrows. Okay. Yeah, you see, I didn't have to do that in the right order. Because you wouldn't have put the bandage on and then try and sew it up, would you? So I could just do that.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
With darkness and silence through the night, what a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive.